Hello students, today in this class we shall deal with the class 6 Gulmohar Golden Jubilee edition chapter number 11 Winter War, which is written by Yuri Naglbin. Students, in this video we shall deal with question answer and exercises of the same chapter. The very first page of the chapter I'll show you here. You can see that this page is given on page 118. So without any delay, we'll discuss understanding the text. You can see this page. Okay, the very first question: complete this map with the correct words and phrases. See, this map given, you have to complete it. Okay, 7 sentences are given. Sentence 1 you have to complete, then 2 into 3 dashes, then question number 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So, a gifted and admired teacher, no longer anxious but confident of. Okay, so confident of what? Let us see. So, confident of being able to manage her class. Okay, now let us see question number 2. Annoyed with Sueskin, first by dash, then by dash, finally when she thinks dash. Okay, so first by his lateness, then by his unusual answer, and finally when she thinks he is lying. Okay, number 3. Determined to correct his skin, so sets out on the journey with no idea of. So, with no idea of what she will discover. Then 4. Excited to hear of the dash, fascinated by the dash, and the dash delighted and the lost in dash. So, fascinated by the stream and the snow, delighted and lost in playing with the snow. Number 5 is stunned by the mighty winter oak, feels humble when she realizes how little she knew and how wonderful nature could be, remained of her students and the thrill of her discovery. Number 6, grateful to Suiskin for the journey, no longer anxious to correct him, willing to let him use the path. And 7th is realizes how thoughtful Swanskin is and sees him as a wonderful person, walks the path herself without worrying about time. Now let us talk on question number B, that is answer this question. Here the question 1 is given. Dash dash it had spoiled a well begin day. Para 7. The question A, what do you think is Anna Wesleyana's ideas of a well begin day? Why did she think that was a spoiled? So, her ideas of well-being day appears to be one where the students are on time and attentive. She teaches the lesson to her students who grasp it quickly. She also expects to be able to take charge of her class, command her students respect and have for them or obey her. However, his particular day seemed spoiled because Ruskin had come in late, thus creating a small distraction and a disturbance. Would you say that the day ended well for Anna Vasliana? Why or why not? Yes, the day ended well for Anna Vasliana because by the end of the day, she had traveled through the forest with the Swiss kit, discovered the many joys and beauties it had to offer, understood Swiss skin better, and felt happy. Question number 2. A difficult boy Anna Vasliana thought. Why did Anna Vasliana think this? Why? What was the boy doing at that moment and why? So, Anna Vasliana felt that Swaskin was a difficult boy because he insisted on giving his own answer to her question instead of following the pattern of other students. Even when Anna Vasliana scolded him, he did not look sorry. In fact, at that moment, he was smiling at some inner thoughts and that annoyed Aslamana because it seemed as if he was not paying attention to her or giving her enough respect. Question number three. Why did Anna think that Suaskin was lying about coming late to school? What did she intend to do about it? So, she was sure that Suaskin was lying about coming late because she knew that his house was closer to school than that of some other students who still managed to be on time. To her mind, the only reason Swiskin could have been delayed was because he stopped to play and thus lost track of time. She refused to consider the idea that the child may walk through the woods and that may take longer than usual. She didn't understand why he would want to do so and thus concluded that he must be lying. In order to stop him from lying or being late, she decided to meet his parents, his mother, and told Swiskin to take her his home after school. Question number four. Carried away by this, she didn't notice at first that Swiskin was waiting for her ahead. What has been referring to as this? Why was she carried away by it? So this refers to Anastasia's play with the snow. When she pushed some snow into the water, it took on a strange shape. She was carried away by this because the shape was strange. The process was rather magical and fun, and she kept pushing more snow into the water to see what shape it would take. How did this incident prove indirectly that Suskin had been telling the truth to Anastasiana earlier? Okay, this incident indirectly proves that Suskin had been telling the truth to Anastasiana earlier. He had said that he was late to class because he took the path through the forest and that somehow managed to late. Here we see that Anandasnana herself, although she was grown up, was so lost in the wonders of nature, so carried away by one of the many small joys and scattered through the forest that she lost track of time and did not notice at first that Ruskin was waiting for her. So we know that Ruskin similarly got lost in some or other sight or sound in the forest, got late without meaning to. He had not been lying. Question number 5. See, this is the line of your book. What does the first line mean? The line is it and she had thought she was a skillful teacher while lifetime was too short, too delightful in wonder of the path she had just traveled. So the first line means that before coming on this journey through the woods, Anna Vasliana had thought of herself as a good teacher. But after taking this journey, she felt that there were many things she had not known or understood. There were many things she herself was yet to learn, and Swiskin, one of her students, had helped her to learn some of them. What path had Anastasia discovered that brought her? Why might the a lifetime too short to enjoy it? What made the path particularly special? The path that Anaswana had just discovered was the one was the one to the forest where she had seen many beauties of nature. A lifetime might too short to enjoy because the path is full of numerous sight and sound and delight the traveler. Moreover, those sights and sounds would change with the seasons, and there would always be new things to discover and delight in. What made the path particularly special was the fact that it was her to find this made this a secret treasure all the more exciting and delightful. Now, question number 6 is this. I will go for the answers directly. She felt this way when she saw Swiskin still standing beneath the winter rose, watching over his teacher to see that she could go on her way safely. This line means that Anna had completely changed her impression of Swiskin as a difficult boy. She had realized why he had been late. and that he had been lying. She had lost realized. She had also realized that he knew more about forest and its treasure than she did. And now, although he was the child and she the grown up, he was trying to take care of her by making sure she was safe. All this proved that Soskin was really a good person who would grow up to be a responsible, thoughtful man, a good citizen. This that is also something that the journey through the forest helped her realize that while the winter oak was wonderful, Soskin, the human being, was even more wonderful. Now here you can see that understanding the text, it says that in the text, and when Annas Leonin and Suez can enter the forest, the winter still, the tree stepped aside, allowing the two to see the mirror on the way. Now look for more example of personification. Personification के कुछ examples आपको यहाँ पे देखने हैं. So the brook is a live wonder of snow. ये देखिए ये बुक की जो लाइन है, these are only the personification what your question is asking. ठीक है, so I will scroll it. You can take a screenshot and write the answer in your copy please. Okay, the second, these lines have been given in your book. Okay, for question number 2, this text is full of different kind of comparison. Work in pair, read each of these comparison and discuss with the quality its highlights. ठीक है, उनकी क्वालिटी को बताना है, तो ये क्वालिटी देख लेते हैं. ठीक है, ब्राइटनेस, कलर, सी देखिए, देन डी, देन ई, ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 को ये देख लीजिए. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 मैं आपको यहाँ पे दिखा दूँ कि व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट कैरेक्टर ऑफ स्वेस्किन फ्रॉम हाउ ही बिहेव्स. ठीक है, इन क्लासरूम विद एनेस्टाना इन द फॉरेस्ट. तीनों के रिस्पॉन्स में आपको ये आंसर देने हैं. So this is the answer of question number 3 of appreciating the text. You can see seems to be quite thoughtful, responsible and sensitive child who is keenly aware of the beauty, importance of nature. Although he is late in coming to class, we know that there is a good reason behind it. In class, अब in class में देखिए, the answer he gives is unusual. It makes the other children laugh at the teacher and not at first, but we know that Swiskin does not intended to disturb the class. He is naming something dear to him. Okay, he is not embarrassed or upset by others laughter or the teacher's annoyance. He remains calm. It is unusual to see a child so disturbed by the reaction of others around him, so sure of his own ideas without being over smart or too proud. So this is the answer, you can see. Okay, please read out. Okay, students, अभी ग्रामर एंड यूसेज में देखते हैं कि मेक टू पैसिव सेंटेंसेस विद ईच ऑफ दिस. एक सेंटेंस पैसिव का दिया है, एक्टिव का दिया है आपको, और 2 पैसिव बनाना है इसको. पहला जो है, और ग्रैंड मदर गेव ईच ऑफ अस अ गिफ्ट, सो अ गिफ्ट वॉज गिवन टू. देखिए, एक्टिव पैसिव के एक्सप्लेनेशन मैंने ऑलरेडी एक ग्रामर की चैप्टर को ग्रामर के प्लेलिस्ट में आप देखिए, ग्रामर वाले प्लेलिस्ट में एक्टिव पैसिव वाले चैप्टर में जाइए, उसका एक्सप्लेनेशन आपको मिलेगा. ठीक है, आई विल शो यू आंसर योर ओनली. सो ईच ऑफ अस वॉज गिवन अ गिफ्ट बाय योर ग्रैंड मदर. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 देखते हैं. सेट ऑफ फूड एंड टॉयज वॉज हैंडेड टू द चिल्ड्रन बाय अनीता. द चिल्ड्रन वर हैंडेड अ सेट ऑफ फूड एंड टॉयज बाय अनीता. A new job has been offered to my friend by the company. My friend has been offered a new job by the company. A special prize was awarded to her by the judges. She was awarded a special prize by the judges. A book on photography was given to me by Ritesh. I was given a book of on photography by Ritesh. अब इसमें देखिए रीराइट दिस सेंटेंसेस यूजिंग मॉडल्स सजेस्टिंग। फर्स्ट आंसर इज गिवन, लेट अस सी द सेकंड वन। अब यहाँ पे देखिए मॉडल क्या है भाई, माइट बी हैवी, माइट बी हैवी होगा। ठीक है, दूसरे में आ जाइए, शैल वर्क, कुड स्केट, वी शुड नॉट प्ले, आई मस्ट टेक परमिशन। ठीक है, मस्ट होगा और मस्ट नॉट होगा यहाँ पे, कुड यू प्लीज़, दे मे बी। और जो क्वेश्चन नंबर सी है ये देखिए, ये आपको अपना आंसर खुद दीजिए बच्चों। वर्ड्स इन यूज में आ जाइए, देखते हैं। फॉर ईच ऑफ दीज वर्ड्स फाइंड वन इन द टेक्स्ट दैट इज ऑपोजिट द मीनिंग। अपोजिट देना है रिलैक्स, पंक्चुअल, लेनियंट, कॉन्शियस, रिशरिंग, प्राउड, ओपेक एंड इनेप्ट। देखिए एंशियस, एंशियस, लेट, स्ट्रिक्ट, अनअवेयर, थ्रेटनिंग, अशेम्ड, ट्रांसपेरेंट, स्किलफुल। बी को देखते हैं क्या है, राइट योर ओन आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन यूजिंग करेक्ट सिमिलीज फ्रॉम द बॉक्स। सिमिलीज को यूज़ करना है, करेक्ट सिमिलीज देखते हैं। ठीक है, दे मस्ट, द कैसल मस्ट बी एज ओल्ड एज द, आप जानते हैं कि सिमिली में एज का कॉन्सेप्ट चलता है और लाइक का कॉन्सेप्ट चलता है, तो लाइक अ सिल्वर यहाँ पे हो गया। ठीक है, मिस्टर शर्मा गोज टू ऑफिस as regular as clockwise, clockwork, bling, John's face was blazing like a beetroot है भाई। A new day school building was just as magic as, 6 में देखते हैं, like a short thumb। ठीक है, these are the simile। 6 सी आंसर आपको ने खुद ही करना है। स्पीच प्रैक्टिस में देखते हैं क्या है। अच्छा, स्पेलिंग है, उससे पहले स्पीच प्रैक्टिस होगा। लेट्स इन द बुक, ये देखिए स्पीच प्रैक्टिस है। ठीक है, यूज़ द हिंट्स गिवन ब्रैकेट्स टू रीड दिस सेंटेंसेस आर लाउड एंड स्ट्रेस। अच्छा, स्ट्रेस वाइज देना है बच्चों, तो आप ये देख लीजिए। Her eyes were shining with excitement. I had saved money for months to buy a new bat. He begged his mother to allow him to go on a trip. She was finally learning to play the piano. The continuous traveling began to affect their health. अभी स्पेलिंग में आ जाइए, ओ यू एंड ओ डब्ल्यू को आपको करना है। तो यहाँ पे ये देखिए ओ डब्ल्यू होगा, प्राउड, क्राउच्ड, बाउंस्ड, बाउंड्री, ब्राउज्ड, ट्राउज़र, अनाउंसमेंट, अलाउंग, ओ डब्ल्यू। ठीक है, शावर्स, क्राउडेड, कोवर्ड, शाउटेड। राइटिंग स्किल जो भी है बच्चों, इसको इस चैप्टर से that you have to solve by yourself. I hope this class will help you to complete your all assignment and question answer. Students, if you think that this video will help you, please like and share this video to your friends more and more. And if you have any doubt, you can do comment on the comment box. And in the next video I will talk on the next and the last poem, which is past, present and future. That is the poem name. We'll be giving the summary and question answer of the same poem. Okay students, so I hope this video will help you. So in the next class we'll talk on the next poem. So till that time students, thank you so much and have a nice day.